More of George Floyd's family is speaking out over his death, including, this broke my heart, 6-year-old daughter Gianna and her mother Roxy Washington. Here's what Washington said during a press conference yesterday in Minneapolis. Let's take a look.
At the end of the day, they get to go home and be with their families. Gianna does not have a father. He will never see her grow up, graduate. He will never walk her down the aisle. If it's a problem she's having and she needs her dad, she does not have that anymore.
Roxy Washington and her daughter also spoke with CBS News, including talking about how Gianna actually learned of her father's death. Watch this.
He used to carry me on his back all the time.
Was that fun?
Uh-huh. It was super fun.
What was fun about it?
It's like you be up the sky, like an airplane.
And she say, how did he die? And I say, he couldn't breathe.
First of all, that's an incredible interview, but I just have to say, you can hear the mother, Roxy, not be able to breathe because she couldn't get past this. Look at this, Al. I want to get your opinion on this really quick. This is also something Gianna said. We wanted to make sure you saw it. Take a look.
That's right. Daddy changed the world.
He did what?
That changed the world.
Daddy changed the world.
Daddy changed the world. What do you think about that, Al? Yeah.
I don't,
Yeah.
how somebody could look at that and be concerned that windows are broken at Target is beyond me. The loss of human life, Tori, is something that we know can never be replaced. And it's not just oh, they're not here anymore. It's every day. Every day when there's a sunset, man, you go to say something and that person's gone. When somebody graduates the 5th grade, the 8th grade, the 12th grade, when somebody gets married, when my favorite home team, Cleveland Cavaliers, won the title, I wanted to call my dad, but he was gone. Every moment that marks your life, that makes up your life, will be marred by the fact that the person you really want to be there isn't. So when you look at the city and it's on fire, and you look and you see graffiti everywhere on your precious monuments, just realize that that's what's in everybody's hearts at all times. It's just that y'all can see it now.
Wow. Al, thank you for that. I also, Brandon, want to ask you about this Bernice King quote that we saw on Twitter, I believe yesterday on social media. It says, I think America should feel an extreme weight of moral shame that the murder of this little girl's father is what it took for an awakening, and some still remain asleep. This is the line that chilled me. Children shouldn't have to lose their fathers for social change. Brandon, your dad has been very outspoken about this. Have you had conversations with him about it?
Yeah, we actually talked this morning, Tori, and on the B block after commercial, I believe we're going to talk about the viral video of him speaking out, being a former Richmond police detective and now being a head football coach for the University of William & Mary. He's been breaking down barriers, but we'll talk about my father later. I just think that quote that you just read just reminds me of my mother, because she always says, growing up, she says, no parent should have to bury their child.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking of it on the reverse now. No child should have to bury their parent until they're older, and this girl's father was taken away from her. So you can see that she understands that the movement. You can see she understands that her dad, the taking of her dad's life, is going to change the world for the better. But at the same time, no one wants to be that person who it's like, okay, I understand this is going to invoke change, but at the end of the day, I don't get to see my hashtag girl dad.
Like, it shouldn't take that. But Gianna, if you're listening, your father, George Floyd, certainly did change the world.